Young man and the Trey Perry Show. Welcome to the Young Man Show with your host, the young man himself, Trey Perry. How y'all doing out there? I want to welcome you back and welcome some of y'all for the first time to the Trey Perry Show. I am your host. Who am I? Five Belt Trey. And you know this, man, on your live stream, reacting to this week's episode of Dynamite. Before I do anything else, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit that like button as soon as you see it. Go through my content. Share some videos with your friends. Follow me on social. Hope everybody's having a great hump day. Now let's begin. Yeet. Well, what do we got over here? We got a couple cool cats in the chat off the bat, huh? What's going on here? Jay Hall, what's good? Mo, what's up? Yeah, man. You're very observant, Mo. Quick. I see you too. Quick cut. Amy. Secondhand Smoke has entered the building. What's up with you? You wanted the worst. You got the worst. Edge, come out there. I'm sorry. Adam Copeland, come out there wearing a luchador mask. That's weird. Okay. Like, what's going on here is the question on AEW. Sorry for taking yesterday off. Amy, I was going to type this in that message in your reply, but I decided to wait until I saw you tonight to tell you what is going on. I had to get in the water heater. I went to bed Monday night. No problem. No issues at all. Boom. Wake up the next morning, get ready to go to work. I hear water running. I'm like, what? Another water leak somewhere under the house. I just had one back in March. It was a birthday present. I claimed to. I'm like, oh yeah, I get a birthday present on a freaking leaky water pipe, whatever. Turned out it's the water heater. So I had to get a whole new water heater. Me and my cousin running around freaking wild goose chase for a water heater. Went to the first store, saw one we liked. They didn't have it in stock. So they looked online. It was available at the next nearest store. We go there. They said they had two in stock. Nothing. They didn't even have one. The thing was lying on the internet. So then they said the other store that's way further out, like 45-minute drive, had four in stock. So this time we called before we got there. They said they definitely had three of them. Long story short, from 11 a.m. to, 6 p.m. today, we were trying to get the water heater replaced, and we finally did. Shout out to my cousin Alonzo for helping me out, by the way. Thank you, Jaja. I appreciate you. Number love for you, cuzzo. But yeah, and see, I wasn't in the right mental frame of mind to go live yesterday because I was dealing with that unexpected expense that took both my rent and my car payment to take care of. And now I don't have money for my rent. I don't have money for my car payment. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm stressing out, trying not to freak. But that was more important because I didn't have no running water for a whole day and 2 days. 2 days without work running water. Couldn't shower, couldn't brush teeth, couldn't wash clothes, couldn't wash my hands. So annoying. Good thing I'm working 3 jobs for the time being, and I had enough money saved up to make the repair without. I mean, I had to tap all my expenses. I'm talking about I got like maybe $30 to my name. And even then, I got to pay bills now. Ugh. That's why I tell y'all, you kids complaining about having to go to school, be lucky all you have to do is worry about going to school, making good grades, staying out of trouble. Because once you become an adult, it sucks. Having to budget and pay bills, and then your health starting to decline. Sucks. So enjoy your youth. Be happy. All you have to do is go to school, go to college, get a major, go get your bachelor's degree, so you can make yourself a better future. So when situations like what I'm dealing with come up, you got a nest egg. You got like an emergency fund. I had to use all my emergency funds today. I'm quit complaining now because Mom always say all I do is complain, but I wanted to explain to y'all why sometimes I don't go live because life happens. And I'm taking my own advice, making my real life more important than YouTube. I tell y'all that all the time. I'm taking my own advice this time. And that's about all I got to say about bye. The atmosphere of Arena Mexico. Super kick party! I need these good vibes after the day I just had. After the week that I'm having, I need nothing but chill in the chat. I need nothing but respect and support. If you ain't here to do that, then you can leave. And I'll be back in the chat in a minute because I'm playing trivia at the moment. You know how I do. It's 8 o'clock. Every day, Monday through Thursday, trivia. I had to call out of my nighttime job so I could take care of the repair. They probably in their feelings feeling a certain way, but really it's legit. And I had to do what I had to do. They're probably thinking whatever because I'm live right now instead of wash the dishes. Wash the dishes. The 30th of August, but tonight these two teams have to function as a unit. Well, let's see how Christian Cage does with all this because he's kind of been a cold shoulder to the Young Bucks through all of this. I watched Dynamite earlier, last week's Dynamite, but I didn't watch Collision. I'm completely caught up on Unreal. I don't think they had an LFG this week. I think they took the week off for some reason. I don't remember seeing LFG on this TV guide or the DVR. Yeah, in the next couple of weeks, I say like in the next week and a half, I'll be live every day at the 8 o'clock p.m. Soon, no more not watching NXT on camera. I'm going to be here for NXT. I'm going to be here for Dynamite. I'm going to be here for Impact. I'm going to be here for SmackDown coming soon, y'all. You know how normally I have to come in after the show and do the late night chill? No. After, a week and a half from now, I'm back on. We back. Starts this Saturday. We already heard the opening brackets. John Moxley will be facing off against Jack Perry next week in Las Vegas. Lucky guess. What land animal can open its mouth the widest? Alligator, hippo, or baboon? What land alligator can open its mouth the widest? Alligator, baboon, or a hippo? I guessed right. I didn't know. I just had to take a chance, and I got it right. Do y'all know the answer to that one without looking online? Oh, Amy, I got my dinner beside me, my Philly cheesesteak. This time I'm eating it for free. Which of the following vehicles has one wheel? Tricycle, bicycle, or unicycle? But yeah, that's my dinner tonight. Cheesesteak and fruit. And I actually ate today, Amy. Me and my cousin stopped and got food after we picked up the water heater. It was the first thing either one of us had that day. You got it right. Both of y'all guessed it right. Cold Slayer J Hall, I see those comments. Give me like 5 more minutes and I'll completely be back in the chat. We're almost through this trivia. Yeah, I'll turn the volume up.
As well as we move to the second half of our game with question number 6, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. What color is blood when it's inside your body? Is it red, white, or blue?
I know that one too. Do you know the answer to that one?
What color is your blood when it is inside your body?
I know the answer to that question.
Outside USA. Inside USA. The rumor is that our blood is blue until it's exposed to oxygen, but that's actually not true.
What?
Your veins appear blue because of the way light passes through your skin. Your blood is forever red.
I had no
Red
idea.
is the answer.
I thought it was blue.
And
yeah, I thought that too, but
only
you just heard it's
47%
still red.
of you get that one right. Oh my goodness. 49% of you going with blue, 4% going with white, maybe thinking of white blood cells, but unfortunately, that is incorrect. Of the 53% of you that got eliminated on that question, over 2/3 of you coming roaring back in.
The correct answer was red.
Get any more? Green blood, of course, is Vulcans. Yes, we are taught in elementary school that it is blue, but it is not correct. That is a fallacy. Sometimes we're taught things when we're younger, or we all are taught things off assumptions that maybe are not true and are proven to be.
I thought it was blue too.
It happens. It happens that way. I understand. Let's move on to question number 7 now. Worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Q7. What president is associated with the quote, "I cannot tell a lie"? Is it Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, or James Madison?
Let me guess. The answer to this question is a lie too.
I cannot tell a lie.
Because I know the answer, just like I thought I knew the last one.
All the story about him chopping down a cherry tree.
My school lied to me too.
Just a legend. It does teach an important lesson about honesty and was great PR for George Washington. That is the answer, 94.
J. Hall, both of our schools lied to us about the blue blood.
Up about these historic figures, and we take them to be true because it sort of portrays certain personality traits that we wish to have and we aspire to have. So there we go. But you still bounce back. You did really well, and we're on to question number 8, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. What is the hardest substance in the human body? Is it the thigh bone, the skull, or tooth enamel?
I know this one too. Thanks to Colgate. That's your hint.
Skull or tooth enamel. Did you know that a French entertainer who had a rare disorder that made him crave non-food led him to eat it?
No, it's teeth, bro. The tooth enamel.
He actually wanted to eat it, and he couldn't have done it without the super hard tooth enamel that we all have. Tooth enamel is
tooth enamel
substance in the human body.
I learned that because my Bluetooth toothbrush is connected to my toothbrush is connected to Bluetooth. It tells me how I'm doing with my brushing, and every day they give you a trivia question, and one of it was, what's the hardest substance in the world, blah, 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 and tooth enamel was the answer. So I knew that. I knew you'd be here. What up, observing stuff? Next question.
Done. Next one worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here's question number 9. Which of the following creatures has a stage where they're a tadpole? Is it a frog, a wolf, or a giraffe?
I know that one too. No, unless I was lied to again.
The developmental stage where they are a tadpole. Frog, wolf, or giraffe.
But diamond wasn't an option.
Evolved before our very eyes, going from eggs to little larvae called tadpoles before they become salamanders, toads, or frogs. Of course, frog is the answer. 7.
I think the trivia question on the Colgate app was, what is the hardest substance in the human body? And the question on trivia tonight was, what was the hardest substance out of the 3 options?
Called the Daily Trivia Challenge.
And he likes to chat and talk and talk and talk and talk. He likes to talk. He likes to talk and he likes to sing, and he cannot sing. The host. Sometimes he's very annoying. Quite a lot of the time, he's annoying. If he'll quit talking, he'll say the last question, and then I can read all the comments that have been coming through the live chat. Dynamite started out with like the Death Riders versus the Conglomeration or something. Yo, I saw that on Dynamite last week. The Ricochet and his goons won the trios belts. I was like, what? Oh yeah, this is AEW Grand Slam. This is apparently a big show, a big Dynamite tonight. Also saw they had a victory celebration for Willow Nightingale, and Mercedes Moné came out there and messed it up for her. Any second now, he'll quit talking, blowing all that smoke, and he'll get to the last question. Somebody just said about 5 minutes of him talking left. You're lucky I turned it down so you have to hear him, his voice. Oh, here we go.
Rhyme with the other two: time, slime, or scheme. Which of those does not rhyme with the other two?
Which of these
Time,
words
slime,
don't rhyme with the other two? Time, slime, or scheme? That's the easy one. Which one of them words didn't rhyme? Time, slime, or scheme? Easy, yeah.
I'm sure you knew that scheme was the word that didn't rhyme with time or slime, which rhymes with rhyme. 6,940 of you knew that answer.
Give me my 28 cents. My 2 dimes and a quarter. Look, I got 23 swag bucks, which is the equivalent of 23 cents. 2 dimes and 3 pennies for doing that. Anyway, I'm back in the chat now. Oh no, it's Copeland and Christian versus the Death Riders or something. It's some kind of match like that. But the Young Bucks are out there too. Maybe it's a 3-way tag? I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm not paying attention. It's Dynamite. I'm more interested in y'all than the show. All right, taking it back, running it all the way back to the beginning. Tina said, "Hi, Amy from Quick Cuts. What's good, y'all? My dog, the one, the only, the my dog in the house. Kiss the king, kiss the ring of your king. What up, Ma? How you doing? Tina, AEW looks so good tonight. What up, Brody? Salute, Quick Cut. Hello, chat. Hi, Amy. I'm gonna read it, even though I'm reluctant to do so. But Mo says Trey Perry, middle-aged man. All right, Mo, youngling. That's why you got Similac on your breath. Hi, Amy from Mo. I'm watching my first AEW show. Hey, enjoy it quick. It's good. And you're watching a good one, too, because you got Adam Copeland, Christian Cage, and the Young Bucks in this match. So you picked a really good AEW for your first one. Oh, nice quick. Hey, Mo. Hey, Tina. Mont J. Hall. How you doing, Amy? Ain't it always something? Exactly, Amy. Always something. When it rains, it pours. I was like, you kidding me? Freaking water heater. But here's the thing, Amy. I forgot to mention this part, too. That water heater, 27 years old. That thing was over almost 3 decades old. So we definitely got our money's worth out of it. But I was like, 1999 was a long time ago. That water heater was a throwback. The one that we had to replace. I'm good. His water heater turned into Monday Night Raw during Monday Night Raw. Pretty much. Actually, it was overnight. Because when I went to bed Monday night, it won't no noise. It was working. I ain't hear no leak. I get up the next morning, I hear water flowing all over the place. I'm like, what the? There was nothing wrong. It's like a few hours ago. What now? Thank goodness. W Trey's cousin, W cousin Trey. I had run away for a car part like that. Yeah, runarounds. You gotta love the runarounds, especially when online you look at the inventory list and it says it's available. Then you go there in person and it's like not available when you just saw they had 3 in stock. Or the last stop when we actually found it, they said online they had 4 of them there. We called them, they only had 3 of them there. They need to like update those numbers so they don't waste people's time. Dang, that sucks, Amy. Yeah, I finally got it, Mo. Water heater. It worked out, Trey. Yes, it did. Everything. I was praising God, Amy. I'm not. At first, me being the petty emo self that I am, I was giving God the glory before the setback in the wrong ways. But then looking back on it, I'm like, okay, I do thank God for the water heater dying because it happened when I was here. I could stop the water supply before it flooded the whole house. Instead of me being gone for a weekend, it happened and the whole freaking floors be destroyed when I got back. And then I had the money on hand to fix the problem. And then I had somebody available to install it. So everything worked out in the end. Yeah, at first I was frustrated. I was annoyed. I was a little bit upset. But now that it's all resolved, yeah, I ain't got no money. Yeah, my rent and my car payment is going to go unpaid. But I got a water heater. And I have running water again. So pick and choose your battles. Oh, the Death Riders won because they cheated. It was Moxley who had a handful of trunks on Copeland. Oh no, it was one of the Young Bucks. No, it was Copeland. That dude's on the outside. Grand Slam Mexico. They're in Mexico for this. I'm watching AEW. Me too, Tina. Glad you got that heater fixed ahead of time of the winter, my guy. Oh, that's gonna be a different issue because my heat don't work. Like my central heat, like that heats the house in the winter, it don't work. So when the winter comes, I'm screwed. I know. At least I know this ahead of time. At least I see it coming a mile away. I'm gonna have to use space heaters again. It's a miracle the AC still works. The house is 30 years old. It's falling apart, and the things within it are falling apart. But what do I do? Play the cards I'm dealt and play them as best as I can. That's all I can do. Pray, keep the faith, keep working hard, keep golden rule, treating others well. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can do. I'm only one person. I can only do so much. I'm still overwhelmed. You can probably hear it in my voice. I'm overwhelmed about it all. That's why I said earlier, be glad all y'all got to worry about is school. Wish I had it like that. Those were the days. Be home before dark, go to school, make good grades, stay out of trouble. That's all you had to do back then. Easy. You didn't have to worry about no bills. Don't worry about no freaking health problems. And also, you live just fine paying your bills, but then something that you don't plan happens and screws you. Yeah, you gotta love it. I'm very envious of those people who can have recurring auto payments for their bills and their account not get bumped into the hole like mine does. If I was to set up all my stuff on auto pay, I'd have so many non-sufficient fund fees it wouldn't even be funny. It wouldn't even be funny. I'm low-key jealous of people who have it like that. But then again, they got more problems. Like the song says, more money, more problems. Facts, Amy. I'm gonna get 2 master's degrees. Smart. WWE, yes. Hey, Xavier, hit the like and the subscribe button. Tina drinking Propel, overly hydrated as always. I'm trying to get like my sister. Okay, I'm out. Just kidding. Yeet. Cole Slayer, yeet my Canadian brother. Yeet Cole Slayer, Slayer, what's good? Mama Bear Propel is so underrated. It's pretty good. I like Propel. I've had a couple of them. Everyone I've had, I've been impressed with. Because it's like water, but it's got some flavor. It's got some taste. It's really good, Amy. Well, Trey, got your health and got the rib out the way. Yeah, Moses. Trey, did you hear Rey Mysterio's announcement about Roman Reigns? No, I just know that he was talking to Roman Reigns about AAA, and that's when Khaled was saying, "Oh, it looks like Roman's going to AAA," and I'm like, "Why?" Unless he's just trying to get more fans to watch that product, I don't see the reason. Like, he's not a luchador. Like, just like the Viking or War Raiders, they're not luchadors yet. They got the tag team champions on AAA. But what do I know? I'm just a armchair quarterback. I'm just a keyboard warrior, as they call us. I can't wait for Survivor Series. Hi to everyone in the chat. Hello, Tina. All the time, Trey, Yeet, John, Hippo, Fruit looks good. Blue. Why does Arena Mexico like AEW Double or Nothing Arena? I think they recycled everything. They just changed the logos for the name of the show. It do look like the one for Double or Nothing. I got some soda. I'm not drinking it right now. Oh, she's got a backup. She's like me. I had like 3-4 drinks on the standby. Three different drinks. It might be a milkshake, a water, and a soda. You know, I have 3 different drinks in the wings. Tina's like me. My school lied to me. LOL. I'm a mutant. Skull, teeth. Hey, I'm eating
Good job, I be here. Did I come at the wrong time, Trey? No, never that, Tina. You're always coming at the right time. You're always here right on time. What you mean? I didn't know that. Diamond is the hardest subject. No, Tina, he's doing trivia. Oh, okay. He'll be back with chat soon. Trey versus host WrestleMania 44. Trey versus Trivia Man WrestleMania 44. That's a no contest if it's me versus Hal in a wrestling match. Scheme very easy. LOL. Yo, was it that question? The answer is Frog. Youngling. Yep. Trey, I'm gonna nominate you and Jay Hall for a challenge soon. Rip Water Heater, that thing was a legend. Aaron Teagle says, "What up, man? How you doing? Happy Wednesday. Happy AEW Day. Hey, I'm as good as it gets. I can't complain, Aaron. Hope all's well with you. WWF, you're not WWF. And you're the one that's hitting the like and the subscribe button, and Tony. Then with the car part, had ordered it, and they ordered the wrong part, but I finally got it. Yeah, I've had that kind of situation too. Wrong part, you gotta take it back, get the right part. Yeah, been there before too, Amy. No WWE today is AEW. Subscribe AEW Wednesday. Exactly. Not that easy when you take an advanced math and your knees and back hurt after going up and down the stairs 8 times per day. Yeah, they be giving y'all too many books, bro. I think it was Jay or something that told me his book bag weighed like 30, 40 pounds or something crazy. That's insane. And I remember those days too. About to get back spasms trying to carry all those books everywhere. Wasting all them trees. All that paper being cut down. I feel your Trey. I had to drop $8K last month in car expenses. Jeez. That's almost a car in itself. That's what killed me. At one point back in the day, this ship has probably sailed already, but back in the day, I was thinking about learning to be a mechanic so I could work on my own car. Because I got relatively small hands and I could fit into different little small areas. But I never did. Just so I could save money on labor when something happens to my vehicle. I was thinking about being a mechanic. And 40 stairs, Dane J. Hall, good luck for him. Propel grape is fire. I haven't had the grape. Yeah, I have had grape. Grape is good. Poor J. Hall, may your bank account forever rest in peace. No Ray is having a tournament and winner gets to fight Roman Reigns for the title on Raw in September. Ooh, okay. Now that's interesting. I like the Propel with the yellow label. I think it's Allen Punch or something. I don't know about a yellow label. Plus, I think Roman Reigns helped Ray with Omos and the AAA. Mo 40 stairs. Yep, 40 stairs 8 times a day, up and down. Wow, ripped calf muscles. I know. Trey, I'm having chicken and mashed potatoes and broccoli for dinner. Oh, my stomach bobbling. I want some. My dinner's still sitting here getting cold. Well, getting cold and getting hot. I done told you. That's why I'm not. Here, you got the first bite. Here. First bite is yours. Go on. Get you some. Get yourself some. Get yourself some. I'm counting down the days till I have to go back. I have 6 days. I'm counting down the days to something myself, but it ain't what you're talking about. It's something different. I'm counting down the days. Matter of fact, 10 days. Only 8 of those days do I have to. Never mind. You'll see. In a week and a half, you'll get it. Yeah. Another chapter of my life done. Another season passing. That's what it is. Now, oh Tina, that sounds good and delicious. Can I have some now? He want look. Tina Mo wants some of my food. He wants some of your food. Nowadays, certain cars got take to dealerships because they got keys for certain parts that you have to work on transmission. Not only that, but they got 1,000 computers in them, and those computers are not cheap. So if one of those chips goes or one of those computers go, you gotta take it to a specialist, and they're gonna charge you $40, $50 an hour for labor, $100 an hour for labor, not including the parts. Stupid. He knows. He knows. The rain. Yep. It's fine. Dead water heater. It's fine. He knows. That's some good melon. Did you enjoy SummerSlam? Hey, I like your name, Trey. And I did enjoy SummerSlam. Hey, since we kind of got the same name, Trey, can you hit that subscribe and that like button down there for me? Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Tina sounds great. Boy, that plate looked heck of decent. I can't call it a Philly cheesesteak. It's a loaded cheesesteak. I feel like if I called it a Philly cheesesteak, somebody from Philadelphia that's used to them, authentic stores there would say, "Oh, that's just kind of like Mo when he said if somebody saw my pico, they would like be upset or whatever." I feel like somebody would be upset if I called it a Philly. So technically, it's a loaded cheesesteak because kind of like Arby's. Y'all have Arby's in Texas? Well, we got Arby's here in North Carolina, and they got a Philly cheesesteak on their menu. The only ingredients, 3 ingredients, 4: meat, cheese, onions, bread. That's kind of boring to me. That's actually really boring, to be exact. My Philly, I loaded down with peppers, onion, mushroom, ribeye steak, jalapeno, provolone, brioche bun, put some oregano, parsley, and basil on top. That thing is flavorful. My cheesesteak is the best cheesesteak I've ever had in my life because of the way I did it. And my Tex-Mex speed seasoning, the special homemade salt-free Tex-Mex seasoning I used, my cheesesteak put anybody else's to shame. Andrade El Idolo making his way to the ring, the new national champion. He always got 2 hotties by his side. Look at these shucky ducky quacks he's got coming with him to ringside. How you know? What happens in 10 days? Who knows? He knows. Oh, he knows. Some of y'all in the live chat already know because I've been hitting around to it. You want me to just say it? I ain't said it officially yet. I haven't came out and just straight up said it yet. But do y'all want to know? You want to know what it is in 10 days? Should I start a poll about it? He knows. Oh, he knows. Laughing from Mo. Am I had to get a transmission, cost me $2,200 included in that. Whew, transmissions are not cheap, and then to put them in because they gotta use a freaking thing and drop it in your car, or whatever. I know mechanic. I don't know the logistics behind it, but I know it's a lot goes with it. Between ordering the part, taking the old one out, putting the new one in, then you gotta discard the old one, take it somewhere, do whatever with it. That's what I'm dealing with right now. There's a busted old water heater in a box outside my house now. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna take it. To the dump. I don't know where to haul it off to. They're not gonna take it with the trash at the street. If I leave it out there, they're gonna leave it right where it's at. Amy, wow, yeah, that's the way it is. Carolina loaded Trey steak. Like it up, folks. Yeah, Tina, I'm gonna pin that one. I like how you said it. Arby's is the most unpopular restaurant in Texas. Yo, their curly fries be hitting. That's why they sell them in the frozen food section of the grocery stores. I love their curly fries. I love their apple turnovers and their chicken salad. Jay Hall, you need to go to Arby's and get you that chicken salad sandwich, bro. I'm telling you. You can be like, okay, now I see what. Have you tried the Supremes from Bojangles yet? And if you have, how was it? Just for all my flushes for my car costs $1,100. God, good Lord, that's a lot of money. Why are car parts so expensive? Exactly, and they just gone up over the years. It used to not be this much. I'm not gonna. Y'all already know why. I'm not gonna. I will say what's happening in 10 days before I say why car parts and everything else is so expensive because we don't talk politics in here. And they always recommend something else. Yeah, recommend like when you go get your oil change. Well, you coming in here for just the oil change, but according to your mileage, you need to get this flushed and you need to get that serviced. Like I came here for an oil change. Don't tell me what the manufacturer recommends. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I know what risk I'm taking by not having my radiator flushed. Like, yeah, y'all just trying to get more money out of me. Yeah, I can't stand that. It's recommended. BS. I had to take out a small loan to pay them back with payments before J Hall. I'm not going to tell you what it took for me to make this happen today. And I still got to give my cousin a little extra cash for doing that because I took his whole day. It took, like I said, 7 hours for us to get everything squared away. I feel like he got a job. People calling him every 10 minutes, having to explain what's going on to him. I felt bad. But he know I'm going to take care of him. He know I'm not going to have him just come out of his way and do something for me without making it worth his while. Unlike somebody who ran off with my $800, you jerk. Lord forgive me. I know I'm not supposed to be dwelling on it. All I can do is pray. I had to take just J Hall definitely BS, and the dealership charges extra like they want $900, and their tires go. I go right up to the street, get the same tires for $625. Yeah, they upsell everything you get at the dealership. They add on an extra charge for, and whereas if you go to a, shade tree mechanic or get your buddy to do it, you can pay a lot less for the part and the labor. I have never in my 30 years of living been to Arby's. You need to go. You need to go. You're missing out. It's actually really good. The roast beef sandwiches are good too. I like them as well. Or chicken, bacon, and Swiss. Oh, those are good. I used to love them. Chicken, bacon, and Swiss is good from there. Go get you a chicken salad sandwich. I'm telling you, J Hall, with some curly fries. Maybe get you a Coke to go with it. Dr. Pepper or something. Carolina loaded Trey State. Welcome to the Trey Show. No troll, no drama. For the new people, hit the like and the sub. Just bring it. Know your role. You can't see me. Tina always lets them know. Yeah, Amy, I stopped going to the dealership a couple years ago. I go to local independent mechanics, best prices, and they get your car done within a week or two, depending on the labor that needs to be done. And I feel like it's a better relationship because, like I said, they'll cut you a deal. They're like, okay, I'll give it to you at my price instead of at the upcharge price like the dealership would do. Especially if you go to that regular mechanic for years and years and years. I used to go to a guy like that back when I had my smart car. Yeah, J Hall, me too mainly, but I still got to go to the dealership for my transmission flushes because they're the only ones that can unlock it. Dang, that sucks. Oh, I see now, Amy. That makes sense. Like I had to get a muffler fixed. Dealership wanted $350. At least local garage cost me $60. Yeah. Trey, I got a new bag this year. My new bag can charge my phone. It's tough. I got a bag like that can charge your phone, but I just never use it. All right, since y'all ain't saying nothing about it, I'll say it. I'm gonna just say it like this. Saturday, August the 15th, is my last day working at the country club. I will no longer be working 3 jobs as of Saturday, August 15th. Mic drop. Exactly. No more running myself into the dirt. No more 14-hour work days. So then I can focus that time in on this right here. Editing my videos, doing the brand deals, growing the channel. That's going to be my new, I'm going to be more committed to that since I'm going to have that burden gone. Is it by choice? Good for you then, congratulations. Now that part, I don't know if I should disclose the details behind it because it's more than Amy. How about I just put it like this? Because one of them from that job is probably watching me right now. At least one of them. I've been deceived. I've been manipulated. It's almost like I got my feelings hurt, disheartened. I dare say I was taken advantage of. Even. Manipulated and deceived are two of the reasons why I had to go. The writing was on the wall. People's true colors started showing. They're lucky I didn't give them a 2-day notice, meaning today is my last day. They lucky I didn't do that a week ago. They lucky I still show up. And today I called out because I had to deal with the water heater. They probably think it has something to do with my notice because I gave them a 2-week notice. But no, it's because I had to deal with real life home repair. Unexpected home repair. Enough said prayers. Thank you, Amy. First shall be last, and last shall be first. Trey, it will all work out. Thank you, J Hall. I know it will. Everything's for a reason. Nothing's by coincidence. Lessons have been learned. That's why like I said, I'm glad the water heater thing happened now while I'm still getting a check every single week. Instead of it happening a month or two from now and me only getting the one check from the coffee shop or hospital gig. I'm still going to work at the hospital, at the coffee shop. But I got to do more than the coffee shop now. I got to do cafe, cooking burgers, hot dogs, serving food, restocking fridges, whatever it may be. But more money, more hours. Money talk, bullish walks. You ever heard that expression? I tried to censor myself because, again, you're telling who's watching me from a church, from my jobs. 1,700 people is a lot of people that can be watching at any given time. So that's why I try to keep it PG. PG-13 at the most. I ought to explain it to you. I should explain the situation to y'all. It's my channel. It's my content. It's my outlet. I should just tell y'all the situation so y'all can see how wrong it is and why I had to make that brash decision to cut it off. If only you knew, Amy, J Hall. If only y'all knew. J Hall know a little bit. I think I talked to J Hall a little bit about it. But Amy, if only you knew. I'll be a damn fool to not take advantage of 40 hours a week at more rate of pay. And in a way, it's easier work. Yeah, it's more strict. I can't be there on my phone watching wrestling while I'm working or, take a break whenever I want to or wear whatever I want to. It's more strict, but they're paying me for it. If only you knew. Again, manipulation and deception galore. Yeah, but at least not taking advantage of it. Not anymore. How mad y'all gonna be if I scarf down my cold sandwich and hot fruit? Like I said that. How mad y'all gonna be if I eat my cold sandwich and my hot fruit? Workplace drama also, I'm sure. Yeah. And then that, on top of the deception and the manipulation. Not to mention, I shouldn't say it. I should wait until the last day and then let y'all in on everything. Just drop it then, you know what I'm saying? Because, again, I don't know which one of them from there is watching my content right now, current. Hold up, y'all. We planning a trip to North Carolina. They ain't treating our boy Trey like that. It ain't even worth the effort, Mo. God got the situation well at hand. Just let the universe unfold as it should. I appreciate the offer, though, bro. I try to let my cousin let me make him one of these for the road after he fixed the water heater, but he had to go. Again, he was getting phone calls every 15, 20 minutes from people. You see what you're missing out on, Jaja? I told you that cheesesteak was fire, bro. How you know El Idolo just won?
Nothing. Those peaches are still ripe as ever in the fridge. I had to throw the blackberries away because they started to mold. But I got more blackberries in the freezer. I'm glad you asked that, Amy. Because I think I might go live again later. Before it gets super late. Because there's a recipe, I think it was a strawberry milkshake. And I got a brand deal that the deadline is today. So, you know what I'm saying? I got like 3 hours left to do it. And it's from America's Test Kitchen. And I found some good recipes up there. One of them only takes 20 minutes. And again, it's a strawberry milkshake. I think it's strawberry, ice cream, salt. Which is weird that salt goes in. I'm probably going to leave that part out. He going to say it in a second. How you know?
AEW World Championship, not just for himself, but for everyone here, but for all of Mexico.
Do you think
I
cannot win the golden match? You think I cannot be AEW World Champion? Les tengo una pregunta. I have one question. How you know?
Oh, MJF coming out. I love Andrade's catchphrase. How you know? I was saying that in Mott's chat last night. I don't think he got it. He understands the reign, but I don't think he gets how you know. Oh, MJF gonna blindside him with the belt. Ooh. Wait, what belt MJF got? Wait a minute. When did he get the AEW belt? Is he the AEW champion? He just laid Andrade out.
MJF, of course, the former AEW World Champion, was at Beach Break last month.
What?
Where he was defeated by Kenny Omega. He wiped out Andrade, just wiped him out. And he brought in his belt. Yeah, that triple B, as he likes to call it. Of course, I said former world champion for a reason. Because Kenny Omega, he's the AEW, the rightful AEW World Champion, but right now a flurry of blows unleashed on the head of Andrade. You want to take what's mine? You want to take what's mine?
Dang.
Well, Andrade's got the number one.
MJF just threw Andrade off the stage onto the floor.
But what champion he's gonna have to rebound here.
Someone get that piece of trash from this piece of shit country.
And Andrade is bleeding too. He busted him open with the belt.
This arena right now. How dare you? I'm an American hero.
No, he is not.
I'm the best professional wrestler in the world. And make no mistake about it, I am your champion.
Boo this man! Boo!
You don't believe me? ¿Por qué? Fine, let's talk about it.
Boo MJF! Boo!
I had that Kenny Omega dead to rights. I had the match won. That is, until that talentless hack, Will Ospreay, got involved. It is thanks to Will Ospreay that paper champion Kenny Omega gets to waltz around with a toy belt and head into a main event at Wembley. That was mine! It was my main event! Mine!
Best cheesesteak I had in my entire life.
Max is throwing a tantrum.
But you know what? I don't care. I don't care. You know why? Because I always get what I want. Next week, we're in Vegas and I'm feeling lucky. There is a gauntlet qualifying match for the Casino Gauntlet match at All In for the number 2 spot. I'm going to enter that match. I'm going to win that match. I'm going to then go to Wembley, where I am going to dog walk that Perro Andrade again. I will win the contract again and do exactly what I did the last time. Now, escuchar, because this part's real important. The only championship that should be recognized is the Triple B, and the only champ that should be recognized is me.
What does he mean when he calls it the Triple B? I've always wondered that.
At All In with that fake main event, I don't give a damn if the winner's a best bout machine or an aerial assassin, because I am going to remind the world, whether you like it or not, I am your one true champion.
In his mind only. But it could be a reality. If MJF wins the qualifying match next week, enters at number 2, and then goes on to win the Casino Gauntlet match at All In London, a match we know Andrade will be entering at number 1. A delusional young man is what he is. But now let's turn our attention to the AEW Women's World Championship match at All In London. Mercedes Moné challenges Willow Nightingale. Willow Nightingale, your new...
They're your brown sugar oatmeal, J. Hall.
You guys are all far too hot. I came out here for business. So sign the damn contract. It is official at All In London, Wembley Stadium for that AEW Women's World Championship. It will be Willow Nightingale versus Mercedes Moné. I am not just going to take this title. I'm going to take that damn smile too. You want to talk about destiny? I've made history, honey.
The Women's World Tag Team Champions.
Sorry, I'm a slow eater.
Dominion, teaming up with Mercedes Moné. Rawley Bird.
I had to save up my food.
I'm going to find out whether Willow's smile is real or not. Well, coming up next, the champion Willow Nightingale takes the Rawley Birds to take on Mercedes Moné and Divine Dominion as Grand Slam Mexico rolls on.
The Heidi spot in the next video has to be next level.
What if it's all doors? Hundreds of doors. And like, you're in one of them.
I like this.
Where are we going to get 100 doors?
Door store?
We don't have to.
We're generating the doors with Firefly.
Install screens.
Oh,
Give me some ideas.
a steel door.
A saloon door. Try a bunch of different colors.
Okay.
Oh, that's sick.
All right, I'm going to put them all together.
Combine me.
So many doors in just one area.
The Heidi spot in the next video has to be next level.
What if it's all doors? Hundreds of doors. And like, you're in one of them.
I like this.
Where are we going to get 100 doors?
Door store?
We don't have to.
We're generating the doors with Firefly.
Install screens.
Oh,
Give me some ideas.
a steel door.
A
Good
saloon
Phil.
door. Try a
That's
bunch
what I
of
get
different
from
colors.
Festival Talk.
Oh, that's sick.
All right, I'm going to put them all together.
10-second rule.
Combine me.
I saw the replay.
So many doors in just
I
one
just saw
area.
her.
I just saw the replay on my iPad.
Calling all water lovers,
Real pineapple.
spontaneous dancers, and indoor explorers. We see you culture lovers, toe tappers, tastemakers, and nightlifers. Whether you like to cheer from the back row or sing along in the front, we're waiting for you. And you, and all of you.
Excuse me.
Let's Texas.
They just saw the commercial for Texas, J Hall.
I'll take it. Oh, whoa. Were you gonna take it too? Oh, you're gonna pack it. I got scared. I got scared you were gonna take it. I want the shoe. We waited so long for this. It feels like different. Did you see my story? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm telling you now, this summer is going to be iconic. We're going to have the best summer of our lives. I'll take it. Oh, were you going to take it too? Come with me to find the perfect cotton outfit. Not everything that feels like cotton is cotton. By checking the label for cotton, you know you're buying quality. The difference is in the details.
So long enough.
Our divine extends from the heavens to the underworld. No lies. We're tag team champions enter the arena. And when you stand before us, we will bow down.
This is a trios match, simple and call. A person to request. They are the AEW
Had to kick my shoes off.
champions. Megan Bay, Lita Cross, to the line, to the media. Megan Bain and Lita Cross have been unassailable as AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions, Nigel, and yet
All right.
somehow
So here's the situation. Divine Dominion, Megan Bain, and Lena Cross, the way they present their belts when they walk to the ring, I'm not exaggerating. They're standing in the ring right now with their belts like this. I'm not making this up. That's how they walked out the curtain. That's how they stand in the ring. That's how they present their belts when they walk out. And they're girls. That's what makes it funny that they're wearing it like that. If somebody was to walk in at that exact moment when I had the belt like that, what would they think? And to see it out of context. Mercedes, when they're walking out looking like a Greek goddess or something. Where was I at? Oh, yeah. Smoothie fingers. I like that, Amy. LOL. Smoothie fingers. Smooth fingers like Blake Monroe. Speaking of ice cream, I got to grab my candy caramel apple cheesecake. Wait a minute. Dang, my stomach bubbling after reading that. Amy said, I got to grab my candy apple caramel cheesecake blizzard. I normally don't go outside my Oreo blizzard, but I'll make an exception for that one. I'll get at least a small just to see what it hit on. You're going to have me going to Dairy Queen tomorrow. I know I ain't got the money, but I can scratch up some change to get me a blizzard. That sounds good. Candy apple caramel cheesecake blizzard. Y'all see that? Y'all hear that? That make my mouth water. I just ate dinner. Bruh, that's dessert. What time they close? Should I door that shit? Let me stop. Let me wait. Let me behave. I thought Kenny was champion. Me too. That's why when MJF walked out there with the belt, I'm like, what happened? I thought Omega had it. Actually, I think at the past pay-per-view Redemption, I think that's when MJF beat Kenny Omega for the belt. I think that's what happened. What does Triple B stand for? Jay Bennett. Hey, Jay Bennett, hit the like and the subscribe button, and then let us all know what Triple B means. Trolls get these smoking fingers. Nah, that don't sound right. Trey's work get these middle fingers. That sounds right. Mo, I needed that. Thank you, Mo. He used Andrade belt on him. It's the national belt. Trey's work get these middle fingers from Mo. Trey, how did you like my remix of your song parody? I like it a lot. In my Booker T voice, Mo, I like it. Boo, boo, Loaded Carolina, Trey State. Boo, this man. They're in Mexico or something. Why he's saying Spanish words? Hello, America. Yeah, they're in Mexico for this Dynamite right now. It's called Grand Slam Mexico. I don't know what part, but yeah, they south of the border. For real, J Hall. Trey, can I make a remix of one of your song parodies? Go ahead, knock yourself out. What happened to thick white chick with the Marilyn Monroe gimmick? She been hurt. You talking about Toni Storm? You talking about the one in that picture right there? That's Toni Storm, and she's hurt. I can't wait for her to get back. I've been anticipating her return for months. Trey, stop apologizing. It's not your fault. Slow eating is common. And it was like that in high school, middle school, all my life, man. The bell would ring to go back to class. I'm still sitting there halfway done with my food. Everybody else going back to class. I got to wait till the second bell and be late getting back to my next class because I'm a slow eater. Can't help it. Yo, J Hall, you want to hear a remix of Trey's song parody? Who Tony Storm, J Hall, Mo? Where your brother Jay at? I'm done eating. Yeah, I just finished eating too, Tina. They were good too. Yes, Amy. Tony Storm. Is she still getting action? Nope. He's at the asylum. I locked him in. Let him try and make it there again. No, I just Googled J Hall. She was wrote off TV. What? Might miss all of 2026. I didn't know that's what it was. I thought it was an injury. Why they write? That's the thing with creative that gets on my nerves. There'll be somebody super good at their job, show up all the time, fan favorite, and they'll write them off on TV or release them. Like, dude, I get it's about the money and the business end. What? Dang, that's heartless. That's cold-blooded, in my opinion. They got a life. They got bills to pay just like everybody else. So what's this? So that's what the smell is. I wonder why. I remember at one point she was the most viral thing in AEW. Exactly, Jose. Yeet, yeet, yeet. Hey, Jose, subscribe and like. Subscribe and like. 619 Rey Mysterio laughing. Yeah, J Hall. She was my favorite. They're done taking off TV. Trey, laugh, laugh, laugh. What'd I do this time? Oh, about my stomach bubbling with the candy apple, cream cheese, strawberry shortcake blizzard. I know I said it all wrong, but it's got a lot going on. It sounds good. I would try it. No shame. It would take a lot not to eat a large one in one sitting. Just like I do my Oreo blizzard. I eat a large one, one sitting. I know it's bad. I know it's loaded with sugar and saturated fat, but I don't care. That blizzard sounds like a stomach ache. To you, because you got a little girly stomach. That's because you got a little baby stomach. You got that baby stomach because you a youngling. That's why you can't handle the blizzard. Because you a youngling, Mo. Mo, it's so good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Work. No, I'm not reading that. Nope, I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. I'll read the middle finger part, but not that part. No, with the belt. How was SummerSlam? SummerSlam was amazing, Jaden. You didn't watch it? Yeah, with the belt, I was laughing. And finally, I'm caught up on chat again. Why I say my live stream ended? I'm still live, right? My YouTube said it ended. Yeah, I'm still live. What does YouTube be bugging, bro? Exactly, Amy. He'd rather eat 7 pounds of honey, but he talk about us being weird for eating a delicious blizzard. If anything's gonna give somebody a stomachache, it's 7 pounds of honey. What? That's a poll. That's a poll. Hold on. Here's your poll for the night. I'll leave it up for about 5 minutes. That's so crazy. I need these laughs because of the day I've had.
Movement that inspires.
This is funny. This is gonna be a good one. This is a classic. Hold on, let me get it there. Go back and type it in the exact way Amy said it. Come on, YouTube. Bear with me. All right. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Here we go. Okay. Caramel. Caramel cheesecake. Good Lord. Hurt me. Hurt me with that blizzard, please. Little Amy, hurt me with that blizzard, please. Oh, not enough characters. I ran out of characters, bro. No way. Yeah, it's not gonna let me. I'm gonna have to shorten it. Oh God, now it's acting really weird. Why they gotta give me sudden? That's annoying. I'm gonna have to shorten it, really, really shorten it, so everybody will get it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, 5 minutes. All right, go. Go. Vote on that. Give me a minute of your time. Vote on that. Pick one. What? Of course, Mogan picked that off the top. I know that's Mo's vote. Tell me that was Mo's vote without telling me that was Mo's vote.
Welcome back to AEW Grand Slam Mexico. We are sold out in the Cathedral of Lucha Libre Arena, Mexico. I'm Excalibur, joined by Nigel McGuinness, Tony Schiavone, and we are in the midst of a
Dang, 2 people said that? Wow. What's wrong with y'all? Somebody must not have read the question and picked the wrong answer. I think somebody put the wrong answer on that last vote. They didn't read the question properly. And I can't vote myself, so that's not fair. I watched the Hell in a Cell, but it didn't let me watch the other. Hey, that Hell in a Cell match was fire, though, Jaden. Yo, it was fresh. Honey, for sure, for sure. For sure. I like strawberry cheesecake, ice cream, but the caramel apple sugar attack diabetes killer sounds bad. Love the poll. Let's go 2 votes. I don't think so. Or more voting more than once. Yeah, he said logging into that alt account. How you can only vote once. So far, it's even Steven. Exactly, that alt account. Or 2. All mine got deleted. Mm-hmm.
I thought the referee was going to be in the way, would not be able to make the save, but no. It's the opportunity to really make it.
3 more minutes on the poll, and we'll take it down. Notice I couldn't put the whole name up there, Amy. I get what you're saying. That is a lot of sugar. That's why I can only do a small nowadays. Back in the day, I was down at large. Let me read it again, because that thing made my stomach bubble and my mouth salivate. Candy apple caramel cheesecake blizzard. Oh, man. Come on, chat, vote now. It's kind of like that night when everybody was voting either Seth Rollins or Roman Reigns, and it ended at 50-50 as well. I've been eating this large one for 2 days. Yeah, that's what I do too. Put it in the freezer and eat off it for 2 days. I do that now. But back in the day, I would eat a whole large, one sitting. No problem. All what is it? 20 ounces of ice cream in one sitting. No shame, no regrets. Well, maybe some regrets, but not many. You hated that vote because you hit Seth by mistake. I know. And I think somebody hit Candy Apple Blizzard by mistake tonight. 2 more minutes. 2-minute warning, and the poll is gonna end. Now I want that Blizzard for real though. And I ain't been a Dairy Queen in months. Mo asks, "What do I get if my option wins?" You get a whole lot of nothing. That's what you get. A whole lot of it. Yeah, unfortunately, MJF returned. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, you get a cookie that you have to buy with your money from a gas station or a service station by your house in your neck of the woods. Matter of fact, you get your mom to get you a cookie. Since you're a youngling and all, get your mom to get you one. We don't like MJF. Amen. No, I'll take your money. That's the only way you're going to get it is if you take it. And at the moment, I ain't got no money for you to take. I don't know how that's going to work out for you. I guarantee all votes, jokes aside, if you ate 7 pounds of honey, your stomach will hurt worse than one Blizzard. That part. Amy, always telling the truth, never lied. That part. If you sat and ate the whole 7 pounds of honey in one sitting versus a large Blizzard like I'm talking about, your stomach's going to hurt worse from the honey than the ice cream and the sugar. Because that's way more. Your stomach can only hold. I don't know how true this is. I was told it probably back when I was early teen or late teens, early 20s. Anyway, somebody said your stomach is the size of your fist. That's all the food or liquid that can be in there at one time or something. Out. That's probably a hoax because people tell me all types of garbage all the time. But I heard your stomach is the size of your fist. That's why you get so full so quick. And hush puppies and different breads expand. As you eat it and it digests, it expands in your stomach, making you fuller than you were already. You've always heard that too. I mean, again, I don't know what to believe no more, Amy. Especially earlier with that trivia question, what color is your blood when it in your veins? And the answer was red. I thought all this time it was blue. So I don't know if the fist and the stomach thing is true too. I'm into the poll. We know the truth. The 7 pounds of honey will hurt your stomach more than a Blizzard. We know the truth. In school, they taught us it was blue. Ask Jay Hall. Back in the 90s, when we were learning about this stuff in school, they lied to us and said it was blue. Just like Eminem. Eminem has a verse in one of his songs, and he talks about he'll cut you that you... How do you put it? Something about when the blood come out, it's still blue. Eminem rhymed about it. Again, back in the 2000s, whatever. 90s, whatever. Brody, what's up? How you doing? Welcome in. Yes, so do all the people who voted. I just Googled it. Stomach 12 inches and long and 6 inches wide. That's not much. 12 by 6. So it's bigger than a fist. Maybe 2 fists. That's more accurate. I think 2 fists side by side would be more accurate over the stomach size, I guess. Maybe it's the heart. Somebody said the human heart was the size of a fist. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I'm getting my organs mixed up. That sounds more realistic. Your heart being the size of your fist. Notice I'm not calling no matches. I'm not saying what the results are hardly. I'm more into y'all than AEW. But you knew that.
For the hometown crowd in Montreal. And he earned the right to challenge for the AEW International Championship. Speedball Mike Bailey paying homage to his former AEW World Trios Champion partner, Mystico, with the blue mask here tonight. Speedball has an opportunity.
Now I want a Blizzard, though. For real, for real. A candy apple strawberry cheesecake blizzard, whatever it was. I'm sorry. A candy apple caramel cheesecake blizzard. That's what I want. I want it, and I want it now. You can actually overdose on 7 pounds of honey. That sounds about right. They taught you blood is blue. Well, that's not true. Same with Trey, who lost the poke. Anyway, I mean, you're not. Anyway. But that's what we're saying. If you ate it all in one sitting, that's the caveat. 7 pounds of honey all at once, or 20 ounces of a candy apple caramel cheesecake blizzard. It's way less amount, less volume. It's implied. I didn't have to specify it. My channel, my poll, I can make it up the way I want it to be. I didn't have enough characters to type all the details in with it anyway. Yeah. I did mention your name, but I don't remember why did I? Oh, because I was saying how, like, back in grade school, me and you were taught that your blood was blue when it was in your veins, and then it turned red once the oxygen hit it and it came out of your body. But then we learned on trivia tonight that that's not true. Same kind of deal with whatever it was in the chat that we were talking about. Oh yeah, because I was saying how people tell me all types of information that isn't accurate, like your stomach being the size of your fist, and that's not true. Just like blood being blue in your veins. I'm here. What up, Colin? How you doing? Hello, Shadows. Like it up, folks. I love Tina. Yeah, Tina's the greatest. Hey, Andy. Oh, LMAO. That's actually what the teacher said. LOL, when the oxygen hit the blood, turns red. Yeah, and I was recapping that Eminem rap when he said, I'm gonna just find it and play it. I'm gonna play that 2 seconds since I'm trying to keep it PG. So I found the exact quote that Eminem said that I'm thinking about. He said it back in '98, I think. Oh, I think it was on the Slim Shady LP. I think it's this song. I can't say the name of it because it's got a cuss word in it. I'm trying to find the spot I'm talking about. It's coming up in a second. Oh, he just lawn darted speedball into the barricade. I'm trying to find that one spot only. I don't even think that's the right song. I can't even find the part. You know what I'm talking about. Those of you who listen to Eminem know the rhyme they're talking about. I don't know what song it is now. I thought I knew, but I don't. Next poll is gonna be 7 pounds of Blizzard versus 7 pounds of Honey. We know how that poll is gonna end because if it ended with Blizzard being the more stomach ache before, it's really gonna be that then. Well, what am I doing with you? See, even Tina said she meant to vote Honey instead of Blizzard. So she pulled a Amy and voted the wrong thing. Would have been a different result. Bro, give me some fresh honey to put on this Blizzard. I'm sorry about the wrong one. I just got out of the shower and comfy bed now. Hey, enjoy it. Okay, Amy, I got you how many pounds? Would this be a good team for back then? Some Shady Up Here is such a fire album. Yeah, you know. Yeah, and I know you know the rhyme I'm talking about, J Hall. Roses are red. I'm not reading that. Tired. J Hall, did you vote on the poll? Yeah, Tom 2000 is Shadow, aka Colin. Yeah, J Hall, yeah, I did. Amy, 7 pounds of anything will do more than upset your stomach. Actually, pretty lethal. Exactly my point. Yeah. More lethal than a 20-ounce Blizzard. even if it's got a bunch of sugars and chemicals in it. Oh, you don't get it's fresh, unlike DQ, have a hard type blizzard. Not, I mean, yeah, if you ate 7 pounds of that blizzard, it might do that, but just a regular standard medium or large size compared to a whole 7 pounds of honey, the honey's gonna give you a headache or a stomach ache quicker. But I'm not gonna argue it. Yeah, but 7 pounds, Mo. Mo, the human stomach can barely hold 1 pound of food, yet alone 7 pounds of honey. LMAO. Your stomach will explode, but it's fresh. Batista, Kane, Triple H, Stone Cold, Steve Austin, baby, for me, at least one match. All of them in the same match? Batista, Kane, Triple H, Stone Cold? Yeah, that would be crazy. Fatal 4-way. Why do I feel like that's happened before? Minus Batista. I don't think he was involved. Here. 1 pound of blizzard, slow down your heart. Like 2 pounds kid. My boy Jay Hall, yes sir. Well, do you still got a pic of that, honey? That's my favorite streamer, Trey, my brother from another mother, Trey in the house. Khaled, my brother, how you doing? Welcome in. Shout out, I thought you was a completely different person the other day. You're gonna make me. I ain't gonna buy you sugar honey iced tea, bro. It'd be best to laugh on Khaled. So, Trey, how was your cake yesterday? Did you celebrate your wife's birthday? My wife had the most glamorous birthday yesterday. And yes, the cake was phenomenal. And her birthday dessert wasn't bad either. Anyway. Well, what's good, brother? Where you at, Shadow? No, Barrett with my sister. Hi, he's him. It's him! It is him! No, as a team, Mama Bear, all this time I thought Shadow was a female until like a couple weeks ago. Even when I told you his name was Colin, never mind. Easter Island face over there. You got honey and you got some honey and Trey got some honey and brought me cook. See, Trey, I still remember when we met. Yeah, I know. Khaled knows. He knows. He knows. The rain. It's fine. It's fine. Khaled knows. I'm disappointed I ain't seen Leo Rush in weeks on no AEW show. I guess he's over there wrestling in Ring of Honor or whatever. Trey, it was the same day you said Shadow's name, and that's when it dawned on me. What the heck, man? I know, right? Just like for a while, I thought Caden was a girl. I found out that was a dude. I was like, my bad. I assumed. That's on me. Shouldn't have jumped to conclusions like that. I was like, who? Really, Trey was here, birthday, dessert, something that might involve pecan and hazelnut. Yeah. The pecan babies came after the dessert, and, never mind, let me stop. Forgive Shadow, forgive me. Trey, did you see Denise video? She interviewed Leo Rush, and he was funny, so in the interview, he kept saying the rain. She's so lucky. That's another one I'm envious of is Denise Salcedo. Yeah, I'll give her a cheap plug. Streamer I aspire to be like, have the same kind of relationship with the wrestlers that she does. Get to go to the shows like she do. I feel like she don't work at all. She doesn't have like me working 3 jobs. I think she's got 1 job and that's YouTube. And I'm trying to get on her level. Desperately trying to get on her level. I've known Caden was a boy. I had no idea. I forgive for the first time. I had no idea. Trey gave Blake birthday present of all of that. Shooketh. Shooketh. You showed it up. Shout out, I swear you had confused. I had you confused with another user in the chat that was a female. I swear she had Shadow in her name too. 17, can we reach 20? Hey, I see 18 now. Can we reach 20? That is a good question. Hit that like button, guys. Double tap this belt. We should interview Leo Rush together. I would break character by saying hi, Gollum. I would crack up. And I would break character by hysterically laughing when you called him Gollum. And a lot of shaking. Yeah. It was a fight, all right. It was a fight, all right. I know, right? Moby on one, bro. And me trying to keep it PG-13, he egging me on to go cross that line every time.
Something else we haven't brought up, and that is this ring, as you guys know, is a solid, firm ring. It makes us, I mean, all affects something with everyone. Yes, I know they do. This one has hard with this permanent installation here in the Rio, Mexico. A little different than the standard AEW ring.
But yeah, Mo, I cleaned up the bed because I put all the action figures on the wall, and I wanted to record that behind the scenes video, and I wanted to be somewhat legit in here, looking somewhat in order. And it does feel a lot better in here, like especially with the stuff on the wall. That is incredible. That is just. I gotta order that other Street Fighter action figure. I think it's the Blue Blanco. But after buying a water heater today, it ain't gonna be no time soon. By the way, why is that idiot MJF back? I have no idea. And when did he beat Kenny Omega for that belt? Was that at Redemption? I thought Kenny Omega lost to MJF at Redemption. That's how he got that belt. It's Shadow. Yes, Shadow is that name. Tina. Well, I don't understand you. Yes. Yes, Mama Bear. Bro cleaned up. Shush, bro. Even though you're not wrong, shush. You gotta be telling everybody the business. Mo, calm down. What state you in, Shadow J Hall, my brother? I hope someone new wins the gauntlet match like Mark Briscoe. I don't know about Mark Briscoe. All right, bro. I like Commander. I like Bandito. Who else in AEW do I like? I like Orange Cassidy. Of course, I like Leo Rush. Ooh, what a poison runner off the top rope by Speedball on what's his name, dude? Don Callis' son, Kyle Fletcher. Speedball about to jump on him. Knee strike to the midsection. I don't know. I wanted to be new champion, but Kyle Fletcher kicked out at the last second. Of course. Y'all know where I'm at. No, Kenny Omega beat MJF. Remember that title is a fake belt. That's what I thought. That's all right, Khaled. Answer me this then. Whenever MJF calls it the Triple B, what does that mean? What does Triple B mean? I've never known, and I know you know all these facts like that. What's Triple B, Khaled? I know that's the belt, but what does Triple B stand for? PG-13 went out the door when Trey said Blake. Virginia. Okay, Amy, I didn't know you were in Virginia. I'd rather not disclose that. You don't have to if you don't feel comfortable. J. Hall, Mochill. Trey want to be. Oh, God. Oh, nice, Amy. Y'all and Trey are near each other. Yeah. Like, I can be in Virginia in what? 6 hours? I don't even think it's that long. It might be 4 hours to Virginia. I'm gonna just look it up just for kicks. Just to touch the border, how long of a drive would it be? Just for kicks. If I leave right now, I could be in the state of Virginia in. Why is it acting stupid? If I was on my phone, it would be acting right. Come on, man. It's not that far. Because I remember back in the day before the lottery came to North Carolina, my family would drive to Virginia to play, and we'd be back. It wouldn't take us no time to get there. I don't know. Maps is being stupid right now. Y'all probably done typed it in the chat and I'm sitting trying to look it up. Three hours and 39 minutes. See, I was right. I said 4 hours. And that's just to get to the state line from my location. Anyway, depend on the traffic, depend on the route, 3 to 4 hours. Yep, you and Cal are both in Texas. I knew that. Yeah, no. AEW National Champion me, Texas. How you know? How you know? I like the FTW belt. FTW belt. Yes, sir, J Hall brother. Because I remember Cali, LLU Caribbean as well. I remember correctly. Salutes to Texas. That's not the only thing. Texas lost a living legend today. Yeah, I heard. I think I heard. You talking about Dory Funk? Yeah, but still, you wouldn't. You would have to get to the right address in traffic, probably, most likely, and you would probably be hungry on the 4-hour drive. So you would see if there's any restaurants nearby. That's why you pack food and snacks for the trip. You don't just go on a long road trip like that willy nilly. You gotta plan it out. Get a cooler, put some ice in it, put some drinks in there, grab some Chex Mix, get some snacks. You know what I'm saying? You can go without that, but it helps when you, especially when you're driving nighttime, or if you got to come straight back after driving 3 hours, like I did when I went to Charlotte back in the day. I would drive there. That's a 3-hour drive, 4-hour drive. Go to Raw or whatever pay-per-view it was. By then it's like midnight. Got to drive home. That's another 3-4 hour drive back. At that point, I drive back. That's when you need that soda, the caffeine, whatever snacks to crunch on to keep you awake. Or Cafe, you talking about Tory Funk and Dory Funk Jr., J Hall, at the age of 85, Tory. J Hall, I have a good memory. Remember, we met last year on Trey Stream. You told me to watch Rey Mysterio versus Eddie. Winner gets Dominic Mysterio custody, and you told me to watch WrestleMania 17. Khaled got the best memory of anybody I've ever met. I swear, Khaled, he knows. Khaled, do you remember when I told you to watch National Lampoon Christmas Vacation? His last hardcore match was at 84. That's crazy. He was still doing it at 84. Dang. Trey would have to stop 15 times for him and Blake during the drive. No more PG-13 tonight. Dang, Khaled, I do remember that. Although me and Trey was telling you matches to watch on the different WrestleManias. Yeah, because he'd never seen them. They don't know about the Attitude Era. We lived it. We were in it. We watched it live every week when Stone Cold was coming out there stunning Vince. When Kurt Angle came out there with a milk truck and started spraying everybody with milk. You know what I'm saying? Or when Undertaker kidnapped Stephanie McMahon, had her in the air hanging from a cross. Stone Cold had to come out there and help her. I remember all those moments. And people still ask me questions about this and that. And a lot of the stuff I don't forgot because so much has happened in all these years of me watching wrestling. I can't remember every single detail on every single moment on every single wrestler. On every single event. Like how many people were in attendance in your house, No Way Out back in 98. I don't know. Callie got the memory of an elephant. Elephants never forget, bro. Yeah, that's hilarious. He got the memory of an elephant. Tasman FTW, the world belt. What? On what show? On AEW? Played with Major. Yeah, Thirsty especially. And Jay Hall. You told me to watch Undertaker matches. Bro, we get it, bro. LOL. Nah, I still got more LOL. I remember Callie on LOL. I was fairly new to the stream about that time. Jay Hall, I think Mo is more excited about. I'm trying to, again, I don't know who's watching me win. That's why I have to watch what I say and do, because I'm trying to be a positive influence on people and not be a hypocrite, so to speak, not be a bad Christian, so to speak. That's why I have to watch what I say, what I do, and Mo is not helping. That's why I'm skipping past most of those comments, even though they might be true. I'm still not reading them. Is Jericho? Oh, Chris Jericho come out. So is it Ciampa versus Jericho? Because they had that match at Redemption where it was the Painmaker version of Jericho. Corazon de Leon Jericho. What kind of version of Jericho is this? Corazon de Leon. What is that Spanish for? My Duolingo didn't cover that yet. Corazon de Leon. Callie, you never told me what triple B means. I don't like Dominic now, but I felt really bad for him back then because he was shaking the ladder because where Rey Mysterio was on the ground and he didn't want Eddie to take custody of him. Yeah, I remember that whole fiasco too, that whole situation. Wasn't that on a ladder match? That was a ladder match where they had the paper for the custody on the hanging above the ring. At first I thought it was on a pole, like the Human Money's on a pole match. No, I like making this chat as un-PG-13 as possible. You would, Mo. I think so too, Amy. But I think Eddie ended up getting custody of him. My head is hurting right now. My husband caught me. Oh, man. Take you some medicine or something. Maybe lay down with the lights out and a cold towel over your head, Tina. Hope your headache go away soon. That custody ladder match was wild thinking back on it. Yeah. And looking back on how young Dom was before he turned into this jerk that he is now. He was innocent. Yes, I do. It was December 14th. You streaming TNA. You told me to watch Home Alone and Christmas Vacation. I got you, brother. Dang, he remember the date of when I told him to watch that movie. That's crazy. Khaled, I don't see how you do it. I know I loved that match. It was insane. I thought Ray was done when Eddie pinned him under the ladder. The FTW belt is on AEW, but it was on ECW. I don't even remember the FTW belt on ECW. That's crazy. I wonder what it looks like. Mo said, Trey, you're married to Blake, so you can do whatever you want. It's not a sin no more. I can't lie, though. Seeing Trey stream last year was breath of fresh air, LOL. What drew me was the belts, and obviously he's black, not to be racist, but it's always nice to meet a fellow brother that's a fan. Jay Hall, you never lied of wrestling. I'm not trying to be racist either when I say what I'm going to say. Black representation. That's why I like Obafemi. That's why I like R-Truth. They're representing me. That makes me have hope that I can do something on that level one day if I wanted to. Black representation. I don't know his Spanish was that bad. Latoya, thank you for the chili. I appreciate the gift, Latoya. Thank you so much. That chili made me think about that jalapeno I ate the other day. That thing was hot. And then it lit my eye up when I touched my eye with my fingers after touching the jalapeno. I was hot. Y'all remember? Y'all were cracking up, man. I was like Michael Jackson in here screaming and hollering. It was so hot. J Hall True. Yes, they hung a briefcase. Hello, Miss Latoya. Why did Eddie want custody of him in the first place? To get under Rey Mysterio's skin. just to be a drama king. That's why he wanted custody of Ray or Dom. Hey, Trey in chat. Latoya! Always good to see you. I said AEW National Champion Trey. Wait, AEW National Champion. So Triple B means AEW National Champion? Is that what you're saying, Callie? Because I don't think that's what you mean. Yeah, empty. Because in the story, Eddie was his biological dad and Ray was his uncle. Hey, Amy, CEO. Oh, I thought Ray was his real dad. Ray is his real dad, but on TV they had it flipped. How's life treating you, Latoya? It was mind games, and you told me to watch Bad Santa 1 and 2. I did. Yeah, I could see that because that was a good movie. Both of them. He is Shadow. It was just a story. Ray is Dom's real dad. LOL. Amy, life is lifing. I know what you mean, Latoya. Trust me, I get that. Life is life, and I can relate totally. I had the craziest week so far, but I'm maintaining, trying to keep my head above water and a positive attitude along the way. It's not easy, but I'm giving it my all. I'm trying my best. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate whoever's doing that. Same Latoya. Latoya with a couple shaking my head emojis, and I feel you on that too. Vivo Mexico, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, Penta, Rey Phoenix. Dang, you just named them all. I don't do no hot foods. What? You don't do hot foods? That was a great cooking stream. What? Oh, you talking about mine with the jalapeno in my eye? I bet it was a good one. And then J Hall comes through. What? You did what? Run it back. Okay, if y'all give me the 20 likes, I'll do it again. 5 minutes later. All right, now do it. Dang it. Ah! Actually, I did the statue challenge after eating the jalapeno the second time and took it like a man and sat there for like 2 minutes before I finally flinched. I still don't know why that jalapeno was so hot. The one I ate tonight on my sandwich wasn't nearly as hot as that one. I don't know what was up with that jalapeno, but that thing was fire. It was like that chili you sent a minute ago. That thing was just as hot. The jalapeno, not half jalapeno. But me either, Latoya. True that, Amy. What it do, my brother Frank Jones? How are you? Welcome in, my friend. The belt that MJF has is the AEW National Champion. I know the belt MJF has is the AEW National Championship, but when he has the AEW World Heavyweight title, he calls it the Triple B. Let me look it up. You understand the words coming out of my mouth? I'm going to type MJF Triple B in the chat or in the search. What does it say? Here it is. First thing, the Sportster. MJF replaces AEW World Championship with his own Triple B version of the title. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Triple B, Big Burberry belt. Okay, now answer my own question. When MJF refers to that belt being the Triple B, he's calling it his Big Burberry belt. He would. Burberry. He would. I finally found out what Triple B means. And I shared it with y'all in real time. Trace going crazy without Blade. Mo, you a Blade stalker or what? Speaking of which, this year for Christmas, I will watch Bad Santa, Christmas Vacation, and Home Alone, and Elf. But what's your favorite Christmas movie? I know it's only August, but what's your favorite Christmas movie? Everybody chime in the chat. What's your favorite Christmas movie of all time? Nope, just calling out Trey. I'm a mommy stalker. So you know how the story was clipped, right? Because I just figured that out now. Why would Eddie want to go under Ray's skin if they were a tag team in like the 90s and Rey Mysterio was Rey Mysterio? Because it's wrestling for you, bro. Teams, you know what I'm saying, they go up against each other. Look at the Rockers, back when Shawn Michaels turned on Marty Jannetty, or the Shield, back when Seth Rollins turned on Dean Ambrose and Roman. You know what I'm saying? It happens. It just happened with the Vision. They turned on Seth Rollins. And if you watch Unreal, you understand why that happened. Yeah, it's just the way wrestling is. Friends turn to enemies quick. Look at Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. What? Kevin Owens and who was it? CM Punk? Anyway, or it was Cody. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. Question. Did you see Rey Mysterio announcement today? Yeah, I heard about it. Roman Reigns going over there. Actually, he's having a tournament on AAA. Whoever wins that tournament gets to face Roman for the title on Raw. I think that's what you're talking about. How about a Carolina Reaper to represent your state? No. Yeah, it was amazing, Kelly. And I told Trey about it. Chris Jericho done picked up weight. He was supposed to be breaking the walls down. Yeah, he has gained a little weight, Toya. You got a good eye. And then Kevin Owens has slimmed down. Did y'all see that? When he came back Sunday at the SummerSlam, Kevin Owens was trimmed down a little bit. I was like, that was a very noticeable weight loss from him. Laugh. Yeah, Latoya. Amy, a Carolina Reaper pepper with fried tray inside if you go crazy over jalapeno. Again, I don't know why that jalapeno was so hot. I know jalapenos can be, but I've had some that are like a green pepper, barely any heat. And I'm used to mango habanero. Tongue torch. Do y'all have Zaxby's where you're at? They got this sauce called tongue torch. I'm used to that, and it literally makes your tongue numb. You expect it. You know it's going to happen. But it don't even do me like that jalapeno did. That jalapeno was hotter than tongue torch for some reason. It was hotter than a Carolina Reaper. Yeah, True J Hall. I just want his answer in his face. Trey, calm down. Don't let me tell Blake Monroe off on you. And you don't want the sword man. Wait, the sword man. Bruh. Oh, his face would have me on the floor. Latoya, are you a wrestling fan as well? Christmas Vacation. I like Christmas Vacation too. My favorite movie is Christmas Vacation. All right. I think I had a role in that, Khaled. I don't think Christmas Vacation was your favorite before I told you about it. Jay Hall, I like the old school wrestlers. I like a couple of the new school wrestlers. Name some of your favorite wrestlers, Latoya. Who's your favorite wrestler of all time? Everybody in chat, type your favorite wrestler of all time in there. Y'all know who mine is. Same here, Khaled Brothers Intuition. Movie Christmas Story or Christmas Vacation. Christmas Story is a good one too. Deck the Halls is good as well. I almost forgot about Deck the Halls. Favorite Christmas movie is original stop motion Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You because you be on that Easter Island face, so of course you watch that and it's like. I like Mystico too. He's another one of my favorite AEW wrestlers. Mystico, Commander, Bandito, Orange Cassidy. I guess I could put Jericho in the mix. I like Jericho. I would like Darby Allin, but that dude crazy. He take the most insane bumps out of anybody I've ever seen. The one that came out in 1964. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Good choice, J Hall. What about 2 Carolina Reapers? No. I got a prediction. Penta wins the tournament and face September 14th. That is my prediction. It's not a spoiler, it's a prediction. Dream match. I run creative. You will get your dream matches coming. Mo, you're my original brother since last year, and Trey. That's right, Khaled. Brothers from another mother. J Hall, do you think Rudolph was on that stuff? That was really bad. My God, what's good? What's up, brother? I can't complain. I'm as good as it gets. How you doing? Jericho just won for his team. It was like a double tap out. Is Die Hard really a Christmas movie? Yes. I've heard this argument before. I feel like it is. Especially that one Die Hard when it was Christmas going on in the movie. I feel like that really sets the tone for it to be that one particular to be a Christmas movie. But Die Hard always came out Christmas time when they would always release it the week of Christmas or whatever, the week after Christmas. Khaled, I saw Draws when I was on vacation. It's a damn shame Bruce Willis is sick now. I don't know, Latoya, but I know the Snowman, that movie was a black man. How did you know this? Latoya, he was on the Sauce Rey Mysterio. J Hall, yes, Amy Bestie, The Rock. I like The Rock too. There's so many. What only thing the Snowman was missing was a black mouth. I was not ready to read that either. The J Hall, black and mild, and a 40 of Old English. A 40 of Slits, malt liquor. Chocolate chip cookies. Oh, my stomach bubbling. I want a cookie, Tina. You know my goat, Trey, LOL 1997 HBK. Oh, I know. I just wanted to hear you say it again. I just wanted to have you type it in the chat one time. Okay, I'm back, and I'm going to name every single Samoan I know. Well, dang, we're going to be here for a while. J Hall. My favorite original wrestler is Undertaker when he rolls his eyes and takes his hat off. I'm surprised, Khaled, because you so squirmish sometimes. You used to be a little timid when it comes to them scary people. Like, at first, Leo Rush freaked you out. And I remember Boogeyman was freaking you out at one time. Remember I joined the chat in February and Trey was watching Raw and I was trolling him with my second account. And he said, say trolls' names and then delete. And then following months, try to prove it was me. Home Alone was a good movie as well. Classic. Rip to the parents of Home Alone. Crazy to think they both gone. Yeah, no. I mean to say Penta wins the tournament and face Roman Reigns September 14th. And Roman Reigns will successfully retain. Regardless who wins the tournament in AAA, Roman Reigns is going to retain. It's going to give more exposure to AAA, so they're going to gain more of an audience. And whoever wins the tournament is going to be, next big thing, probably get called up to Raw SmackDown. She built different. The CMLL World Women's Champion, Persephone. J Hall, remember how you said Tony Storm looks like a created character on a video game? This Persephone looks like that. Like they put all her attributes, all her you can max out a certain area to make it as as trying to watch my words here. Anyway, I can't describe it. You have to watch AEW if you know what I'm talking about. Or look up Persephone, CMLL champion, and you know what I'm talking about. You can see it from the front. It's so... I can't believe I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. I don't care. Mo got me going past PG-13 again. Have you ever... I shouldn't say it. Have you ever heard the joke? If a fire break out and they told her to haul ass, she'd have to make 2 trips. Have you ever heard that before? I'll repeat. I shouldn't, but I am. We'll run it back. If a fire broke out and they told her to haul ass, she would have to make 2 trips. You're welcome to use that whenever, however. This is what you signed up for. Ass ain't a cuss word in my book, in my life, in my opinion. That's not a cuss word, even in the context I used it in. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Back to the chat. Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, Solo Sikoa, Rikishi, The Rock. The only Mystico I know is Sin Cara. Oh yeah, I forgot Mystico is Sin Cara. Bro, I forgot. He went to AEW and changed his name. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Mankind, Booker T, Rey Mysterio, Edge, Christian, Matt, and Jeff Hardy, Bubba Ray, Devon Dudley Boys, Undertaker, Kane, Triple H. These are the wrestlers I watched. And those are classic. Those are legends. You grew up around the same era I did. Especially like that first ever ladder match. Hardy's, Edge Christian, and what was it, the Dudley Boys? That match was crazy. I remember watching that in real time, live. Well, how did you get timed out 34 times? Latoya Legends. That's AI. Are we named duos of WWE? I can do a lot more of those. We need Trey and Blake Monroe Christmas movie. Okay. But my biggest surprise, how did you get timed out twice, Jay Hall? He was missing the steel reserve. He told Trey he wanted to know what it feels like. Yeah. When did I get timed out, Amy? Oh, okay, it says twice. How are you seeing those numbers, Amy? I don't even have access to see that. Maybe if I go to, what is it? Activity? Is that how you're seeing that? Oh, I see now. I see how you're seeing it now. I see now. Oh, okay. I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know I could see this. That's funny. Oh, shoot. I hit the wrong button. I see how you did it, Amy. Yeah, Mo been timed out 34 times. That's freaking hilarious. Oh, man. Mo been timed out 34 times, bro. That says a lot, by the way. That says it all. Yeah, April Denise timed out Jay Hall. That's right. The reason I like Undertaker because I met Undertaker Kane WWE World 2024. I met Cody Rhodes, John Cena. I am a legend. Yeah, especially if you met Undertaker. I ain't never met him. I never met Cody Rhodes either, or Kane. The only person on that list that you mentioned that I have met myself is John Cena. Say it. I did get timed out twice in the past. April Denise. Wait, you forget it's Raw versus SmackDown versus Triple A. Yeah, I figured Jay Hall and her. It's right. Laughing. How did you know you're at a? How do you know you're at a gay barbecue? What? All the hot dogs taste like ew. Ew. I was not ready for that joke, Amy. I was not ready for that joke. How any? I never heard this one before. I will say I met Amy last year on Mont Dog Live, November 13th, Mont Dog afternoon stream. The Hardy Boys and Usos, the Dudley Boys, RK Bros. RK Bros, when it was Randy and Matt Riddle, yes. Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Harry Zane, Oscar. The Kabuki Warriors, yes. Degeneration X, yes. Judgment Day, yes. Amy, that was a good one. Mo, you need to be studied. Jay Hall said Mo needs to be studied. And Khaled needs to be studied on how he's able to remember all these factoids. Kane and Undertaker. Anytime out. Amy tell me out for twice for 10 seconds so I get 36. Why 36? Why did you want to be timed out 2 more times so it could be 36? Hey, I appreciate the 20 likes. That is gold. Goal for the young man. Say it, Mo, and you'll be on timeout number 37. Mo got ADHD if I ever seen one. LOL. Y'all, Amy and Jay Hall, y'all are wild. Dang. Y'all are crazy. That's why I love you. And I met Joe Hendry Bailey, and I met Bray Wyatt in 2022, and I met Bo Dallas and Uncle Howdy. Wyatt 6, Nikki Cross so scary, but I like her. Once again, Khaled, I'm surprised because you're so timid about scary characters like that. LMAO, Amy. Who do you know that? Oh, LOL. I mean, 36 is base 38, and 30 is almost 40. There is no more young man. There is young grown man. So can we hit the timeout goal of 49? Well, 32. Stop proving us right, LOL. Bo Dallas was dressed up as Uncle Howdy, but he was cool. I'm going for, I guess, Persephone. At first, I didn't like her, but now that I see how she built different, like I was saying, with the fire and the hauling 2 different loads. So fat you can see it from the front. Stop. I need to log out. So awesome, Kylan. Whose memory should I go for next? I don't know, bro. All right, Kylan. All right, how about this one? What's your memory of the first wrestling match you ever seen? Who was it? What was it? Do you remember what show it was? You probably know all that. You probably know the date, time, location, who the referee was. You probably know all those. Who the timekeeper was, the ring announcer at the time, who was okay. You know all those facts about your first time watching wrestling. Disclose them. Mine, Kelly, do you remember the day I got here? Thunder Rosa was spectating. She jumped over the barricade, started on assaulting Persephone. Persephone hits her in the head with the belt. Has there ever been a wrestling gimmick Father Time? Not that I know of. Not that I'm aware of. Trey, you want to help me get my timeout goal? I'm trying. Only 2 more times and you'll be at 40. You think this is like a prize at the end of the goal or something? What do you think you're trying to achieve with this? Like, what are you trying to achieve with this? A cookie that you're going to buy with your money from a grocery store near your home. There was a Messiah on XPW, Amy, but that's the closest I can think of. Bo Dallas needs to. Oh, Persephone just successfully retained. Bo Dallas needs to be Father Time. And Leo Rush was talking about Bo Dallas. He knows. Nah, I'll take Hall's card. I need to go to a mental hospital to be studied. You said it, not me. There's your goal, youngling. Goal for the youngling. Yeah. Undertaker versus CM Punk, October 4th, 2009 for the World Heavyweight Championship. Hell in a Cell. Ref was Mike Chioda. He knows. It's him. It is him. He knows. Wow, Khaled. For real. I don't remember my first match. I vaguely remember the first match I saw. I think it was I was 2 years old, man. It's hard to remember something when I was that freaking young. I think it was Saturday Morning Slam or something. And I think it was like, I don't know, like Andre and I have no idea. I can't remember that far back. They still, what is this, a 3 hour long? Oh, come on. I didn't know this was a 3 hour long Dynamite, bro. Because y'all remember I got till midnight to do my brand deal. That's why I'm doing that milkshake that only takes 20 minutes. AEW be having the longest shows. A Q&A for Khaled. I don't know why your head's hurting. But I'm sorry you have a headache, Tina. Take you some Tylenol or some Advil or something. Mexico street fight. No outside interference. Mark Davis versus Will Ospreay. But next we got the Man versus Hangman, Adam Page, and Brodito for the AEW World Trios Championship. So we got 2 more matches for tonight's Dynamite. I'm assuming they're going 3 hours since this Grand Slam Mexico. Hangman coming out to a mariachi band.
This next football call is for the AEW World Trios.
That one dude like El Torito.
Hangman, Adam Page, Rudy King, and the Real World Champion.
It's weird seeing a cowboy dressed up in traditional Spanish attire, like the hat, the mariachi hat. It's weird seeing Adam Page dressed up like this right now. The cloak, the hat, but then he's got like the cowboy look from the waist down. What color is Randy Orton OG wrestling trunks? J Hall. Kelly, do you remember when I got here? My first memory, Hogan slamming Andre. I feel like that's my first memory too, but I had a memory before that. And like I said, it was a Saturday morning slam. I think it was like, I can't remember who was wrestling back then. You know what I'm saying? But I do remember Hogan slamming Andre. But I was older. That wasn't my first memory. That was a memory, but not my first wrestling memory. I guess it's the first wrestling memory I can remember. But when I was 2, I remember seeing Saturday Morning Slam at the cartoons, and it was like, I want to say Brutus Beefcake, or who was the dude that had the arrogance cologne that like some mosquito spray? Remember that? I remember that too. That dude cracked me up. Arrogance, spraying everybody. He would use it as a weapon during the match, spray him in the eyes. Coward. Let's just make this Shay J hard. I will answer. I know the answer. I want to see if you know. Otherwise, how you know? I mean, 40 is halfway to 80, and 80 is half the. Yeah, Mo needs to be studied. That goal. J Hart, he wore black trunks. No, it don't count past 100. False Khaled. It stops at 100. It was royal blue with a yellow trim. How do you know? How you know? It's straight glitching for you guys because it's a troll on the other channel and mine. I'm only 100 more. Yes. I'm glitching? Do I need to restart the app? I thought it was just me more. Amy, you banned someone 100 times. I'm going to restart the app real quick. Yeah, Rick Bartel. Hold on, give me a second, y'all. Checking the mic check 1 2 check. Checking the mic check 1 2 check. Check sibilance. Am I glitching? Do we do a little two-step? Do a little shimmy, do a little Harlem shake for you to make sure I'm not glitching? Make sure I'm not lagging, make sure it's not choppy? Confirm. Okay, because I keep having to refresh and come back. Me and the other mods, J Hall, feed me your questions. Okay. But still, G's. LOL. The model, Rick Martel. Yeah, J Hall 100 times and hid from channel 45 times. Not the bleach. Not the bleach! Trey wife debut on NXT June 3rd, 2025. In your face! In your face, Charlie Murphy! Kelly, do you remember when I got here? Check. Back clear. Yeah, Trey, you was lagging a bit throughout the stream. Why y'all just not telling me? Y'all should have told me before now. Crystal clear as of now. No. Apollo 13 to Mission Control, you are clear. Why didn't y'all say something before now? Well, I met you November 10th, 2025 TNA stream. Khaled, how you know? Because we all thought it was our own internet. But y'all know how janky my Wi-Fi be? You know my neighbors be out there trying to mess with my line? What? I low-key didn't say nothing. I thought it was my Wi-Fi, LOL. Next time, say something. They are really doing the Macarena in the ring, and that's why they're getting blindsided during the dance. It's WWE, I'm sorry. It's all elite wrestling, not all elite dancing. J Hall, any more questions? Same, J Hall. I asked you the question, Khaled. My question for you, Khaled. How you know? Yeah, Khaled is an explicit question, though. LOL. And I'm gonna make this milkshake after the show, but I don't need to drink it because I need to go to bed since I gotta go to work early in the morning. Say it, J Hall. I remember back when. Oh gosh, I'm nervous now. This is an explicit question. I just realized that. I remember back when WWF was cartoon wrestling, NWA was more legit, but Texas wrestling was brutal. Yeah, WWF was definitely cartoonish back then when you had everybody with a profession. You had a plumber, you had a garbage man, you had a clown, you had, you know what I'm saying? Everybody had a profession back then. You had a model, Rick Martel, you had a barber, Brutus the Barber Beefcake. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had to have some kind of gimmick. We make the milkshake live. That's what I plan on doing, but like, do I end this live and go start a whole new one? Or do I just migrate to the kitchen and do it on the same live you're watching now? Especially since I'm on a time constraint, I might need to just migrate in there, do what I gotta do. Edge had a freak off with whom will live Monday Night Raw. I think he knows that one. I had to carefully choose my words. I know the answer to that question, J Hall. Had a Viking migrate. I know the answer to your question, J Hall. He knows. He knows. And it's fine. It is fine. Look up Kane as the Christmas creature. You just WA sometime. Oh my goodness. I went to one indie show for Christmas time. I think it was DCW, Dominant Championship Wrestling. And they had the Grinch. The Grinch was in a match. I'm like, really? Green and everything. Joe Estrada. Wait. I don't think that's the right answer, Kelly. I don't think you understood the question. I don't think you understood the question. Reread that. Joe Estrada. I remember Armando Alejandro Estrada. I remember him, but that's not the answer to the question that Jay Hall was asking. Who remember that dude? Andrade Armando Alejandro Estrada. Armando Alejandro Estrada. Heck no, Callie. I heard rumors Trey is becoming Grinch this year. You heard the wrong rumor, bro. That would be crazy, LOL. Not morning manager. Armando Alejandro Estrada. Kelly, you remember that much then. What was my first word in Trey's chat? What was the time down to the millisecond? Yeah, okay. I heard Blake Monroe loved the Grinch. Then I guess I'm going to be a Grinch. Ask me easy question, J Hall. Maybe 2009 version. Oh, see, now he wants to say, okay. Mm-hmm. No, we still got one more match, Tina. I think it's a 3-hour episode tonight since it's Grand Slam Mexico. Because you know how AEW are. They have some 30-minute matches. Okay, Khaled, LOL. How Khaled doesn't know. How you don't know? When you joined Trey Live mode, you said you like Rhea Ripley. That sounds about right. Still mad props for Khaled's memory. Yeah, absolutely. And you like my new catchphrase? How you not know? Who was 2009's WWE and World Heavyweight Champions? Dang. I don't even know that one. I'm telling you. 2009, so it's almost 2010. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say John Cena and CM Punk. I don't know. I'm just taking a guess off the top of my head. In 2009, the WWE champion was CM Punk and the World Heavyweight champion was John Cena. I'm probably wrong, but it was probably Batista or something stupid. But my first guess is John Cena, CM Punk. I know not me, but I'm trying to see how right I am, bro. I'm just playing along. Oh, now it was WrestleMania 25. I think Cena was World Heavyweight Champion beating Edge and Big Show. Really, I was right when I said John Cena was one of them? I remember what I said, and Khaled is wrong. I said, what is this stream about? And Trey said, wrestling of all brands, WWE, TNA, and AEW. He made apple cinnamon muffins a few weeks later. Dang, that's crazy. Because I've only been cooking since earlier this year. What team am I going for? Adam Page and Brodito. Message retract. This Cena looks so weird with the World Heavyweight Championship. J-Hall asked me something else in 2009, but don't let Trey get involved. But it's my channel. What you mean, don't let me get involved? How does that... Okay. I won't read comments. I'll just sit here and watch the rest of AEW. Matter of fact, I'll do you one better. My petty self. I'll do you one better. Statue starts right now.
Totally owner is the legal man. And he's going to look at it to the right, so they're climbing the ring finally. Ooh. Armbar landing on the floor, but totally on it there. Sandwiches. Hangman Adam Page against himself, against Leona and the corner. Oh. Nobody strikes like that long reach from Brody King. Ricochet. Buck Brody charging in. Totally on it, waiting for him. Oh boy. Look on Totally on his face. If he does this. No, there's no way possible. 3 grown men. That's got to be every bit of 600 pounds. You believe it, Totally on it. If not more. Come on. 1, 2. Whoa, Bandito. Very narrow escape. I know the idea is to win the match, but after what we just saw, that's cover. With referee Bryce Remsburg about the speed of the count, but the demand. Bandito's hurting. Looking to press this 3-1 advantage. Maybe not. Over Bandito, Ricochet sent to the floor. As was Bishop Khan, Tolina charges in. Oh, hit. Bouncing off the steel ring post. Great defensive move, just slumping down. Oh, devastating lariat by Brody King, and he's not done, Brody. On the move. Scorpion unseen for Brody King. Back inside. Does the Ring of Honor World Champion have the strength? He's got his opponent in the right position. 21. Oh, maybe not. 21 grip is what it is. Oh, Hangman. Kick to the side of Bandito. Use deadlift. No, totally on attack to the grip of Bandito. All right, a second. Hangman. Shot. Lariat. 1, 2. What a week it was for the man, but what a night for the new AEW World Trios Champions, Brody King, Bandito, and Hangman Adam Page. Wow, huge upset for Bandito. Fans, let's take a look at the move of the night presented by DC Studios Lanterns, premiering August 16th on HBO Max. 2 moves, 2 hits are better than 1. 2 moves, certainly highly effective. Bloodshot lariat into the 21 place. It's 3 is the magic number. Adam Page was going in for the former tag team champions, Brodito. What a night, what a moment, and look at this. Catch up Lido. Action. Did not wait long, jumping back in the saddle, and fans, we still have our main event to come tonight on Mexico City Street Fight. Will Ospreay, Dougzilla Mark Davis. Next, live from
sauce chicken Roma. Stacked spicy steak. For just $7.99 each? Let Asiago. Asiago bagel stack at Panera.
For businesses of all sizes, T-Mobile is reinventing business internet with super broadband. Powered by America's fastest 5G internet plus Starlink satellites. Super broadband reaches every zip code in the U.S. So your critical data stays online, even through disruptions. T-Mobile now delivers super broadband. Super broadband. A new era of business internet.
As I started growing out my natural hair color, I noticed my moderate to severe lines. I booked a Botox cosmetic consultation to temporarily make my brow, crow's-feet, and forehead lines look better. What was important to me was that I still look like me, just with fewer lines. And I'm confident about my results.
Botox cosmetic effects may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness may be a sign of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions are at highest risk. Don't receive Botox cosmetic if you have skin infection. Side effects may include allergic reactions, injection site pain, headache, eyebrow, eyelid drooping, or swelling. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, and medications including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
I'm the one and only Delphina, and I got treated with the one and only Botox cosmetic.
Learn more at BotoxCosmetic.com.
Hi, I'm Sammy. Nice to meet you. Want one? No, I'm good. Those are actually my favorite ones. I eat those like every day.
AEW Collision returns with regularly scheduled time, 8/7 Central on TNT and HBO Max, and the Continental Cup kicks off. Claudio Castagnoli, Ace Austin, first-round match. Orange Cassidy, Matt Sydal, another first-round match from Colorado Springs, and this one is...
What's going on here? I scared the heck out of Tina. I already know. I just scared the heck out of Tina. It's okay. But no, like, dude, they just showed a guy that looked really familiar from WWE. I forget his name, but his name is something different. He's wrestling this Saturday on Collision. Not Evan Bourne, was it? That might have been Evan Airborne. But anyway, he's on AEW now. Oh, I broke my own statue. And I was starting to get a kink in my neck. Dude, I just got this, and I've been babying the heck out of it, right? Tell me why there's a spot there and a spot there where the leather's coming all right there. And I've been babying the heck out of this thing, yo, and there's two spots on it right there and right there where the material's coming off. And I've been doing nothing but keeping this thing in the best condition as I can. And it's already messed up. I ain't had it in a month. That's a clear reminder. It's fine. It's fine. Freaking water heater messed me up, bro.
Short period of time. Ospreay wants to get some payback for that. But it'll be so close to when he can taste it. A dangerous detour tonight. Facing his former United Empire stablemate who has now crossed to the dark side of the Don Callis family.
Now I know you're playing Mo, talking about Blake Monroe likes when I give you money to buy you cookies. I guess I'm going for Will Ospreay in this match. It's him versus Mark Davis.
Like how Tina was genuinely concerned. Like, what did y'all do to my big brother, Trey? What did y'all do to him? She knows. Read me like a book. So this is the main event. 3-hour AEW Dynamite this week. Oh, this is a street fight. That's right.
Incredible moments I've ever seen. Nothing but door when Osprey said to your point punching his ticket. Now for every child who has ever had a dream was ever been looked down on or made fun of, this is for you. But he's got to get by Dunkzilla to make it to Wembley. Osprey elevates and lands on David, but David crucially is one of the base on.
Young man.
Let's see what happens outside here because, again, this is a street fight. And a lot of times during a street fight, you will see them dig under the ring or look for objects.
Yeah, Amy, you ain't lying. Once again, Trey, you just got this belt and bought new and already messed it up. Yeah! Yes. And I'm babying it. That's just it. I'm taking extra good care. It's because the material it's made out of absolutely sucks. Instead of giving me real leather, they give me this cheap polyurethane knockoff pleather, which don't last when you wear it over your shoulder like this. I guess I don't need to wear it on my shoulder no more. I just need to have it sitting somewhere on a shelf and not even touch it. Next time I buy one, that's what I got to do. As soon as I get it, put it in a case or something and just let it sit there. Who is that figure in the Money in the Bank briefcase? Yeah, that is The Rock. Yep, Amy, that is definitely The Rock. The final boss! The final boss! I like how when his glasses come up, he's got eyes underneath it. And he's got the eyebrow. I shouldn't have bought it, but I'm like, it'll look good in the room. With his $5,000 jacket or whatever. How much his shirt cost back then? $500 shirt or whatever. $800 t-shirt. His t-shirt costs more than my water heater. For real. His t-shirt costs more than my water heater. You know where I got it from, Amy? Walmart. And they still got a ton of them there right now. I saw it the other day. I haven't said this before either, but that rock, I put one of them in Tina's raffle prize that got lost in the mail. In that prize package, that was one of the items. Ooh, powerbomb on the apron. Oscar just ate it. You got good eyes, Amy. You pointed it out really good. I mean, the room is actually halfway clean, so like stuff shows a little better, I guess. I like the walls. I like the vibe. It looks like a freaking GameStop or something. Like when I go to the wrestling conventions and they have all that stuff for sale, it looks like that. But this is NSF. Or NS. In FS. I said it backwards. In FS. Then he just powerbombed him over the top rope into a fan in the first row. He landed on somebody's lap, yo. He just powerbombed the dude on a fan. Crazy. Always look at the pictures and see if I notice something new. Hey, you would definitely notice a lot new if I panned the camera over for real. It used to be like that on that side. That's a good little angle. I can, if I sit like this with it. So like that. That's a nice little angle. But then I can't see that Blake. I don't like it because I don't see her no more. Is this a Street Fighter? What, the Rock? No, that was a regular Rock. That was the final boss version. All my Street Fighters are hanging on the wall. Is the blue one hard to find? I think so. Because all the other ones I found either at Amazon or Target. No, Walmart. Not Target. But that blue Blanca Ultimate Warrior, I ain't see that. I didn't even see it online. And it'll be next week before I can get it, if I'm lucky. If I can find it. Stupid water heater. That water heater set me way back. Y'all just don't know. I had to tap funds from like 5 different things. It almost inspires me to reenact a picture my mom took years ago. She must have been at work. It must have been around Christmas time. She had like, I don't know if she borrowed people's cards or what, but she had like 8 or 9 or 10 debit cards and credit cards in her hand, and she was just like she was fanning herself with them. She took a picture like that. That was me today, having to break out all these different things to pay for this daggone expense. Now I think I'm gonna reenact that picture just to pay homage to her, and yeah, you know what I'm saying, it's relatable because I just had to use all those cards to get my purchase. I even asked like, if I can't split the payment with different methods, I can't buy it. Yeah, we'll do that. It happens all the time. Yeah, but I got 4 or 5 different things I'm trying to use, not just 2. Yeah, I had to break out cards at dealership before. Like I said, it was like 5 different cards I had to use. It was annoying, but at least I have it. And I don't know more, but at least I had it to use. Yeah, Amy, 15 minutes, but about this strawberry milkshake, I got to submit the video by midnight. I still got to make this milkshake, come in here, edit the video, because it only can be like 30 seconds long. I might be out of luck on this brand deal, just like I was with the SNHU one. I missed the deadline for that one. It's whatever. My bank messed me over, said my bank one was set at a limit. Go now. Let me read the parameters of this brand deal one more time.
Oh, it's closed. I guess it closed at 5 p.m. It's too late. I missed the campaign is closed. Oh well. Everything happens for a reason. It is what it is. It was a fraction of how much I would have made on that Zuru baller. The ballers is paying a lot. And it's still processing. I can see the updates. Whatever. He's gonna have to go in there and rush. It's my own fault. I should have done it before now. What does he have? Is that like a shiv? Oh, he just stabbed, and instantly you see blood coming from his head. Yeah, this match is getting bloody quick. Is that a knife? With some scissors? It was a fork. All right, Abdullah the Butcher. Will Ospreay think he's Abdullah the Butcher using a fork to bust somebody open? Yeah, next time, exactly. The Ballers was right up my alley. Exactly. The America's Test Kitchen was right up my alley. Because I be in there cooking every week. You just don't have to worry about the stress. A fan got hurt right now. I don't know if he's okay or not. Yeah, you saw that, Tina? A power bomb to the fan in the first row. I guess he's gonna be next green shirt guy. He'll be sitting ringside at every AEW show moving forward since he got power bombed on. Mark Briscoe, not Mark Briscoe. Oh, he's grinding his face with barbed wire. He's raking his face with barbed wire, y'all. Dang. Oh, Oscar just hit him in the head with a chair. Oh, they're on the apron now. Something big about to happen. Double underhook. He was trying for a tiger drive on the apron, but Mark Briscoe, Mark Davis, the other Mark, counter. Power driver, counter. Barbed wire to the back. He's raking his back with barbed wire. Oof. You can see the blood instantly dripping from him. He just grabbed a handful of junk. He just grabbed a handful of him by the reproductive part. And now Will Ospreay hits him with a power driver on the apron. Dang. That was brutal. Power driver on the apron. After grabbing a handful of junk, he kicked him in the head and then power driver him on the apron. Dang. The replay. Ooh, this match is brutal.
Honestly, they'd be kicking out after those hard hitting moves. It'd be like a signature or finisher, and they'll kick out like it's nothing.
He can taste victory. He can smell Wembley Stadium and the AEW World Title. The double underhook appointed by Davis rolls through. Davis though. Oh,
What's wrong, Tina? Oh, what a power bomb or power driver that was. They gonna kick out. The harder hit the move, the quicker they ought to kick out. It's so weird.
These two men are just pushing each other to the absolute.
I don't know what's up with Tina.
Ospreay struggling up to his feet.
And now Mark Davis wrapping the barbed wire around his arm again. Crazy. How you gonna wrap barbed wire around your hand raw like that and not flinch and not have a bloody arm after that? Oh, is this a Styles Clash? He's still got the barbed wire wrapped around his hand. Styles Clash. Rolled him over. Pin 1, 2. Mark Davis kicked out at 2 again. After a Styles Clash on some barbed wire. That should have finished it, bro. The Styles Clash on the barbed wire should have been the finish. That gets no more. Now he's wrapping the barbed wire around his throat and face. Oh, God. And he hit him with a running back elbow like that. He gonna kick out at 2 again? No, this time he finally stays down. Will Ospreay for the win. Somebody stop the damn match. My God, it's broken in half. He's still got barbed wire wrapped around his head, laying there after the match. Him and Kenny gonna put on a clinic. Yeah, that's gonna be one to watch. Yeah, that's gonna be one to watch for the AEW Championship last Sunday of this month. All in. I'll be watching it. I'll be live the whole time, in real time.
Collision returns live to his regularly scheduled night and time this Saturday, 8/7 Central on TNT and HBO Max. And
This guy, I'll tell you his name. He used to be in WWE, but I can't remember his name. I think it was I wish I knew his name. Mike Sindall. Or Matt Sindall. He's wrestling Orange Cassidy this Saturday on Collision. He looks very familiar from the WWE days. Matt Sindall. I think that's Jerry the King Lawler's son, actually. But I can't remember his name when he was in WWE. And I'll give this episode of AEW about a 8.5, 8.75. What was Jerry the King Lawler's son's name? He was in a tag team at one point, I think. God, what was his name? Y'all are gonna say it and I'm gonna feel like an idiot. I'm gonna look it up. See if I beat y'all to the punch. Brian Christopher. Grandmaster Sexy. I think that's who that was that I just saw that I'm talking about. That's going to be wrestling this Saturday against Orange Cassidy. His name is Matt Sydal on AEW, but it's Jerry the King Lawler's son. His name is Brian Christopher Lawler, a.k.a. Grandmaster Sexy. Wait, he passed away. That's not him. Never mind. He looks like him, though. I didn't know Jerry Lawler's son passed away. That's crazy. Let me type in Matt Sydal. Maybe then I can find out more info. Matt Sydal, AEW. He signed to All Elite Wrestling, where he's a member of Skyfly. He's also known for his tenure in WWE from 2008 to 2014 under the ring name Evan Bourne. Yeah, he used to be Evan Bourne. Evan Airborne. Didn't I say that earlier? Evan Bourne. He's in AEW now. And he's wrestling this Saturday against Orange Cassidy. Yep, Evan Bourne. Go make a shake, Trey, and give us. I don't think I'm gonna make it tonight since I missed the brand deal. There's no point. Drink all. Jay Hall told me I shouldn't drink sugar late at night or eat sweets. Yes, I'm talking about you again, sir. Young man. Young man. I'll log out in 2 minutes. 2-minute warning, and I'm gone. Trey, you asked what version of Chris Jericho was that tonight. It's called Lionheart. He uses it in Mexico only. Oh. Because I never seen that version of him. Only seen the Painmaker. And I thought that dude looked familiar earlier. King Lawless. Yeah. Are you going to be here when I go live and watch All In? Let's go. Need to get rid of them umbrellas back there. They're not mine. They belong to my mom and my great grandma. But sentimental value, that's why they're still here. After I log out, I'll go say hi and drop a like. I might play the game tonight. Since I finally got past that elimination chamber, I think I'm going to play a few rounds after this. Can't believe I missed my brand deal deadline, but whatever. I gotta get better at that. If that's gonna be replacing the job, I can't miss no more deadlines. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. So it's gonna be another one of those situations where I'm watching 3 shows at once. Cool. Thanks for the heads up, Khaled. All right, Trey. Great stream. Take care. Night. Later, chat. All right, Amy. Have a good night. Thank you again. Appreciate it. Yeah. God help me that day as well, because I'm gonna be watching 4 screens at once like last time. To my 1,777 subscribers, even them couple haters, who be all weird in the chat, I appreciate y'all too. Because trolls help me achieve my goals, but those of you who show up, show out, keep me All for the young man's show. That there young man Trey Perry be back soon. Y'all come back now. You hear? Perry be back soon. Y'all come back now. You hear? And I'm